Acid-base titration. An acid-base titration is a method of quantitative analysis for determining the concentration of an acid or base by exactly neutralizing it with a standard solution of base or acid having known concentration.
General tips for precise and accurate titration. Ensure that all the materials you need for titration are within your reach. Check that your burette is not leaking by first filling it with distilled water. Remove the water and rinse the burette at least 2 times with the solution with which it is to be filled. This is done to remove bubbles of water from the barrel which might introduce errors. Fill the burette above the 0 mark and open the stop cork to fill the tip. Check the tip for air bubbles. If any are present, they may work out of the tip during the titration, causing an error in the reading. Work out the air bubbles by rapid squirting of titrant through the tip or tapping the tip while solution is flowing. No bubbles should be in the barrel of the burette. If there are, the burette is probably dirty. Do not blow the remaining drop out of the tip of the pipette. The correct volume is delivered only if that last drop is there. Do not use more than the number of drops of indicator provided.
The initial reading may be 0 cubic centimeters or greater. The reading is best taken by placing your finger or filter paper just in the back of the meniscus. Avoid parallax by making the reading at eye level. The titration is performed with the sample solution in the conical flask. The flask is placed on a white background, and the burette tip is positioned in the neck of the flask. The flask is swirled with the right hand while the stop cork is manipulated with the left hand. The funnel must be removed from the burette before titration to avoid any error in the volume of the solution due to subsequent drainage or dripping. The conical flask is not rinsed with the solution to be used to avoid droplets of solution adding to the measured volume, thus increasing the volume. Ensure that the tip of the pipette is well below the surface of the alkali in the beaker before sucking up. This is to avoid sucking air bubbles into the pipette and consequently the alkali into the mouth. The initial and final burette readings must be in 2 decimal places. Hence, inconsistently reading burette to the nearest whole number is penalized. Tighter values used for averaging should not differ by more than plus or minus 0.10 cubic centimeters. The titration should be repeated until consistent results are obtained. A single tighter value gives no information regarding its reliability and is therefore unacceptable. Divergent values should not be used for averaging. The results must be present in a tabular form, and the units must be correctly stated. The rough reading should not be used for averaging. Ensure that all calculations are correct to 3 significant figures, except otherwise stated. Mr. Joe, your chemistry teacher. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Geometry.